Hey guys, Dave from Midwest Sports, and wanted to go over what we feel are our top 10 picks of the year for 2019 as far as tennis shoes go. In no particular order, let's get started. So the Nike Zoom Vapor 10. So I'm sure a lot of people are already familiar with this shoe. This is the shoe that Roger Federer popularized over the years. And even though he's not with Nike anymore, he still continues to wear the shoe. So this really is top of the line in every sense of the term. It has every performance bell and whistle that Nike can throw at you as far as a tennis shoe goes. I would put this in, I would call it the elite category. This is for a very serious player who demands top of the line performance. XDR rubber, very durable, with an optimized outsole pattern for traction, primarily on hard courts. They do make clay outsole versions of this shoe, but great durability, great traction. Got the Zoom cushioning in the heel, Phylon in the forefoot, just really great low to the court, court feel. For somebody that wants that kind of lower to the court, faster feel on court, this shoe really has that. Nice mesh upper, dynamic fit lacing system, so it just really gives you the ability to kind of lock into this shoe. You'll see this shoe all over the Pro Tour. Again, categorizing it kind of as an elite shoe. The beginning player is probably not going to look at this because the price point starts up around 140. Comes in a million colors every season. Sometimes you can get the past season colors a little bit less than that, but it's quite a commitment, but it's also incredible performance top to bottom. That's why it's one of our top picks, Nike Zoom Vapor 10. Now we take a look at the Nike Zoom Cage 3. So this is the shoe most popularly worn by Rafael Nadal. This kind of represents the durability, stability division of the Nike tennis series. Again, an elite level shoe for people that are really hard on the outsole of the shoe. It does carry a 6-month outsole warranty. Comes in a variety of colors every single season. Occasionally you get one with Rafa and the Bull logo on it, like this one from the US Open this year. So really great shoe. Performance wise, again, XDR rubber on the outsole, 6-month warranty, Zoom air cushioning throughout, so just really nice, solid ride to this shoe. The sock liner, you can love it, you can hate it, but the Cage shoe always has it. So it really gives you that locked in feel. If you have a wider foot, may not like this, but I think most of the people that do like this shoe like a shoe that's got a really locked down feel, and this thing really gives it to you. It feels like literally a sock when you put it on. You can really cinch it down. Pretty decent breathability with the Cage on the top. You've got mesh underneath, but just really incredible performance all around. If you want something that's locked down, you need an outsole warranty, this is a great shoe for that. Nike Cage 3. New Balance Fresh Foam Lave, another in the sort of elite category of performance tennis shoes. Shoes worn on tour by Milos Raonic. So very top of the line. Makes use of the fresh foam cushioning that New Balance has used for a few years in their running shoe line. So very, very comfortable. Nice step-in feel when you put the shoe on. Does not feel like a traditional kind of clunky tennis shoe. As most people I think know, with New Balance, you do have the width options as well. Right now, this is a men's only shoe. Women's shoes are coming in spring of 2020. So for right now though, you can get men's in a D and 2E width. So that's always nice if you need that option. But just really nice step-in feel, nice elasticized booty construction. So it really gives you a nice sort of custom feel when you put the shoe on. Not too heavy, not too light, great stability all around the court. But just a really nice offering. Oh, also, can't forget to mention, does have an outsole warranty, which a lot of shoes these days do not, but it uses New Balance Endurance rubber on the outsole, so great traction, 6-month warranty as well. New Balance Fresh Foam Lave. On to the Asics Gel Resolution 7. So this also represents the elite performance category, just top of the line in terms of all the bells and whistles that Asics builds into their tennis shoe line. If we take a look at the outsole, again, the durability, stability are kind of the hallmarks of the Resolution. They use Asics Hybration rubber on the outsole, 6-month outsole warranty. Got gel cushioning throughout, kind of Asics hallmark cushioning technology they've used in running forever. Use it in tennis as well. Nice mix of synthetics and mesh on the upper, so still get good breathability, takes color extremely well. That's kind of been Asics' I think claim to fame over the years. The shoes are always very, very flashy. If you don't want flashy, they also have some more toned down colors, but 2019, we're going to bid farewell to this shoe because the Resolution 8 is coming next, but the Res 7's developed a really nice following over the years. Again, just really comfortable with the gel cushioning, but very stable, and then durability to boot. It's got a 6-month outsole warranty, so pretty strong all-around package for a lot of players. This is the Asics Gel Resolution 7. Here we have the Adidas Ubersonic 3. So this is a shoe that Adidas has made for a few years now, and it's their lighter weight option in the line. So where Barricade, now Sole Match, Sole Court, those tend to be the more durability, stability parts of the Adidas tennis shoe line. The Ubersonic's always been about lightweight, breathability, variety of colors each season for men and women. Just really interesting design layout on this shoe. So because it is a lighter weight, more breathable shoe with the integrated sock tongue, a lot of times you kind of expect those shoes to be really narrow, sleek. This shoe, even if you look at it, you can see it's actually got a little bit of a slightly wider toe box. I wouldn't call it a wide fit, but it's surprisingly roomy, let's put it that way. In terms of how it feels when you put it on, it does have that low to the court feel, almost kind of a boardy feel, but again, it's very responsive, so people looking for that kind of understand that's the way this shoe is going to feel. Very meshy upper, actually have a little bit of Kevlar reinforcing in the stitching on the top, so surprisingly stable, and for how light it is, that's always a good thing. Tennis shoes, you need to have stability. So Ubersonic allows you to have the breathability, the lightweight, but without sacrificing tons and tons of stability. So again, a very nice high performance model, not priced quite as high as some of the Boost models in the Adidas line, so we're slotting this in for a little wider variety of player, but just really nice all around lightweight package, Adidas Ubersonic 3. On to the Adidas Sole Match Bounce. So this is a new shoe for Adidas, and for those of you that are longing for the days of the Barricade, you know, Adidas is not offering a Barricade for 2019. You know, you can still find some past season colorways or things of that nature in the Barricade line, but I would say for all intents and purposes, this is your Barricade right now. This has got a lot of the features that the Barricades of years past carried. They've just kind of modernized it with the cushioning that they use. Adidas uses their bounce cushioning. It's not Boost. They do have a shoe that has the Boost cushioning in it, but really, really elevated price point. The Sole Match is nice just because it does give you a really nice step-in feel. So the bounce cushioning is pretty solid performance value, I would say. It feels really nice when you step into it. The outsole still uses the Adidas 6 outsole, so it's still very durable. Great traction on a variety of surfaces, nice modified herringbone pattern there. They've also built this sort of outrigger piece onto the outside here. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, whether you like the way this looks or not, but it does serve a purpose. It makes the shoe very stable, which has always been a hallmark of Barricade. So nice mesh upper, a little bit of wear guard on the medial side of the shoe as well. So just all the things that kind of made a Barricade, they built into the Sole Match Bounce. So I'm not going to call it a Barricade, it's not, but it really slots in terms of the performance level into the Adidas line, right where the Barricade did. So really a strong performer, really nice colors for the season too. This is a really nice one for this year. It's Adidas Sole Match Bounce. The Wilson Rush Pro 2.5 has sort of undergone a little bit of an evolution. This used to be their top of the line performance tennis shoe for good reason. It's kind of a sleeper. Wilson's not necessarily thought of first and foremost as a shoe company, but they actually work really closely with Salomon. Anybody who's familiar with the outdoor brand Salomon knows they make a really, really good product. And a lot of that translates over to the tennis shoe line. So these are still Wilson products. They're not Salomon or anything like that, but just a lot of the development expertise comes from a really strong footwear brand. So Rush Pro 2.5 for this generation continues the use of Duralast rubber, very durable outsole, great modified herringbone. You can use this on a variety of surfaces. RDST cushioning in the heel, so shoe is surprisingly comfortable when you put it on. You think it might tend to be a little more on the sort of clunky, stiff, I've got to break this in. That was sort of Wilson's reputation for a long time. Throw that out the window. Not at all. Rush Pro 2.5, very comfortable, surprisingly roomy in the toe box. Again, I'm not going to say it's wide, but it's not super narrow and does not pinch down on your foot like a lot of tennis shoes do these days. Just a really nice all-around package. Great price point as well. These now slot in under $100. Great seasonal colors for men and women. So just kind of a sleeper. But we've done really well with this shoe for this year. So this is the Wilson Rush Pro 2.5. Next up, we have the Babolat SFX3. So this is a shoe that's kind of gone through some changes over the years. The very first version that came out actually found a really nice following because of the width of the toe box. So it really gives you a nice bit of volume in the forefoot. The shoe then changed for the SFX2, went too narrow. Well, now it's back to the higher volume forefoot. So that's what a lot of people really like about this shoe. Great, I'd probably classify it as sort of a club player shoe. Very much built around being comfortable, roomy fit, more classic colors. There's not necessarily a million colorways every single season in this shoe, but just great performance value. So for players starting out, maybe need a little more room in the toe box. SFX3 definitely has that. This little guy on the back, it's a French shoe company, right? So we've got to put Michelin outsoles. We've got the Bendem on the back that represents really durable Michelin tire rubber outsole, compressor cushioning in the heel. So shoe feels pretty plush when you put it on, very comfortable, it's easy to break in. Nice bit of mesh on the upper. No break-in whatsoever. So just a really nice all-around performance value for that club player with a little more room in the toe box. Very important for a lot of people. So Babolat SFX3. So the Asics Gel Game 7. This is a great, what we would term sort of performance value shoe. So this is an $80, $75 price point shoe in the Asics tennis shoe line. Probably built for that new player, somebody just getting started. You're not totally sure that you need all the bells and whistles, but it still has the gel cushioning in the heel. Great colorways for men and women each season. More simplistic design. It doesn't necessarily have the outsole warranty. You're not going to expect that in a shoe under $100. It doesn't have all the fancy meshes and things like that, but it's just a really solid all-around package. A lot of people play in this shoe. We've sold this shoe for numerous generations with always, I think people are sometimes surprised by how well it performs for the price point that it comes in at. Again, a lot of great colors each season. It's a medium width, so this does fit a lot of foot types, right out of the box. Very little break-in time, a little bit of perforation on the upper, so you do get some breathability as well. So just kind of a takedown of some of the top-of-the-line features, just in a more budget-friendly package. Asics Gel Game 7. K-Swiss Hypercore Express. What a run this shoe has had. Shoe's been in the marketplace for about 4 years now, and there actually is going to be a new one coming for 2020. So kind of the last hurrah, but not really, because the new one's really not fundamentally different from this, but this has been just such a good shoe for so many years now. Great colorways every season for men and women. One of the big things where this shoe has really gotten a strong following, especially among the club player. It's a great price point, a little more roomy toe box. So this is not a shoe you're going to necessarily see on the Pro Tour. That doesn't mean it's not a very, very high quality shoe. Very, very breathable. Again, I mentioned the roomier toe box. It's been a very important thing for a lot of people. The shoe does not come in widths, but it's got a tremendous following for people that do need a little bit more forefoot volume as part of the package for the shoe they're wearing. Outsole, Aosta 7.0 rubber. They've used that in their tennis shoes for 25 years. Very durable, holds up really, really well. Great cushioning, really cool, sort of cat's tongue, I think is what they call it, material inside the heel here. So it really grips your heel, just keeps you locked in. Not to mention colorways. They knock the colors out of the park every season. Just really cool sublimations for men and women. And again, updates coming for 2020, but this is still a really strong shoe. We've got a million colors in it every single season for men and women. They even make them for kids. So it's a really nice one all around. K-Swiss Hypercore Express. All right, so that's a wrap for our top picks for the top tennis shoes for 2019. If we missed anything, please feel free to drop us a comment below. Let us know what your favorites are. If there's any other information you require, you'd like to make a purchase, of course, please check us out at MidwestSports.com, and we'll get you out on court and have your feet feeling fine.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, we'd appreciate it if you would drop us a like and subscribe to our channel. And if you're interested in purchasing any of the products featured in this video, be sure to head over to MidwestSports.com.